Okay, I believe silver will go above 50, which it can easily do next week. This might be the last week to buy silver for under 50 because once we go above 50, I believe we won't come back down. Sure, 50 will be support if we even try it. And we're going to go much higher than 50, but we know we reached 46 and a half. We just turned 40 a few weeks ago. We reached over 40 for the first time. ¿Y si recuerdas qué dije? I said that once we reach 40, we will quickly head for 50. I said we will reach 50 fast, correct? Why los somos? The transition from 40 to 50 is happening much faster than from 30 to 40. It took a long time to go from 30 to 40. I mean, several months. It only took a few weeks to get to where we haven't reached 50 yet, but I believe we can easily reach it next week. I want to take a moment to discuss what's happening in the precious metals market. And if you recall during my podcast last Friday, I encouraged everyone to buy over the weekend to make the most of the 24/7 services at Shift Gold and to purchase some gold and silver, especially silver. I've been strongly advocating for silver all year because it was very cheap. On Monday, the markets rose a lot, maybe $40 more for gold and $1 more for silver. If you bought on Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday through Shift Gold, you got a good deal, right? Because the market didn't move until later on Sunday night, right? Entonces tuviste mucho tiempo, y voy a dar el mismo consejo este fin de semana. Purchase your gold and silver during the weekend. No esperes al lunes. Quedan 2 días más del trimestre, y creo que serán importantes para el oro y la plata. Think about Wall Street now. I mentioned this last week. Morgan Stanley is saying we have a 60-20-20 portfolio. Es la primera vez en mi carrera que tengo Wall Street. I have been a stockbroker since 1987. I have worked in the investing field. For the first time, I'm not the only one recommending that people buy gold and silver. Wall Street is now echoing the same message. Having 20% of a portfolio in gold is a significant amount. That's not a small amount of money, that's a lot of money going into gold. Not all at once, but almost every day for the next few years. I believe we're starting to see a big shift of money from Wall Street moving from bonds and other fixed income investments into gold and stocks related to gold. Now, Wall Street is not concerned about gold prices dropping, which they always were. Ahora se dan cuenta de que el oro está subiendo. These gold stocks are a great deal. What's exciting about the current gold bull market is what it lacked previously. Silver is now in the lead. That is a positive sign. People often said that silver's weakness was a sign of uncertainty, since in all major gold bull markets, silver tends to be the leader. Ahora la plata es la líder. Gold increased by 0.5% today. Silver rose by 2%. Silver finished at more than $46. Se cotizó por encima de $46.50. Silver increased by 8% this week. If you bought silver last weekend, as I suggested in this market wrap, you've already gained 8%. Gold increased by 2.2% this week. So far this year, silver has increased by 59%. I'm sorry, but it looks like there is no text to paraphrase. Could you please provide the Spanish text you would like me to simplify? At its highest point, it was up by 60%. Then it went back a little. Gold has increased by 43% this year, and the year isn't finished yet. Quedan 2 días en el tercer trimestre. I believe the fourth quarter will be the best one so far for gold and silver. As I just said, in the next 2 days, many portfolio managers will want to show their clients that they are investing in gold and silver, right? It's good to do something, even if it's late. Of course, it's not too late, but it's getting late in the quarter. I think they're going to make their portfolios look better. They will add some gold exposure if they don't have it already. You will see money coming into gold, silver, and mining stocks in the next few days. Also, another criticism of the bull market was that it wasn't being supported by the mining stocks. They were falling behind. They were not doing well because in every gold bull market, gold stocks usually perform better than the metal itself. Well, that wasn't happening until now. The GDX has increased by 18% this month. 18%? The GDXJ increased by 20%. So far this year, the GDX has increased by 120%. Más del doble, 120. The GDX Treta has increased by 125%. The gold stocks are more than double, actually triple, 3 times the profit on gold. They are not just leading, they're far ahead. We are working at full capacity. Silver is doing better than gold, and the miners are doing better than the metal itself, correct? Everything is ready, and we're starting now. And by the way, check out the other valuable metals. Palladium is doing well, up 44% this year. Observe el platino. El platino subió un 3,3% hoy, 12% en la semana. Esa es toda la bolsa de valores. S&P volvieron para el año. Platinum accomplished it in 1 week. Platinum has increased by 74% this year. Right now, we don't sell much platinum at Shift Gold. That's too bad, but, I was really pushing for it because I didn't like platinum much until earlier this year when I noticed how low the price was. And on my main podcast when gold was over 3,000 and platinum was still under 1,000. I said, you need to buy platinum. You should visit Shift Gold. You need to buy some platinum because this is crazy. And yes, see how much it has increased. Sigue siendo barato. It's not as inexpensive as before, but I believe you'll still see some good performance in platinum because it needs to catch up. Hay lo mismo con la plata. That's why I've been recommending silver a lot, because it needs to catch up. I believe it will catch up because central bankers have been the main force behind the gold trade. They do not purchase silver. They don't even purchase platinum. They buy gold because the central bankers were anticipating changes, correct? They could see the clear warning because they were the ones writing it. But now Wall Street is finally realizing the truth about inflation. The days of 2% inflation are gone. No vamos a volver a dos. In reality, we're not going to stop at 3. We will experience high inflation for a long time ahead. The only thing the government can do is lie about it and hope we don't see it. But Wall Street is finally starting to pay attention to this. This is not the end of anything. Esto es el comienzo de algo. Don't wait until Monday for another big increase. Correct. Y tuvimos un poco de ventas al final del día. The prices seem quite reasonable, don't they? In comparison to their position at noon. When you finish watching this, visit Shift Gold to buy your gold and silver. I think most people watching these updates already have some, but you need to get more. I feel bad about this because all year our customers have been hesitant to buy. Now it has improved a bit this month. Finally, some people are making a decision because they are no longer worried. They were trained to think that gold prices will drop, and they don't want to buy when the price is high. However, I am waiting for a price decrease. There are too many people now looking to buy. Now everyone on Wall Street is going to be toasting up. It's not only the gold enthusiasts, it's not just Peter Schiff and some odd people who are buying. Popular Wall Street companies want to be involved in what we are doing. Correct. This is a small pond, and there are big fish trying to jump in. Okay, we will see significant increases in gold and silver prices, and even larger investments in gold and silver mining stocks. Once more, if you don't own the miners, you should consider buying them. You should visit Europe's Pacific Asset Management and look at my gold fund and my gold strategies. We have accounts that we manage on our own for gold stocks. Recuerda que publiqué ese informe especial. You can get it at europepac.com. The best way to buy gold is still gold that is not yet mined. These gold mining stocks are earning a lot of money and will earn even more as the prices of gold and silver keep increasing. Right? No van a detenerse. And it's not only because gold and silver prices are rising, it's also because the value of the dollar and other paper currencies is falling since it can only decrease. Before, the Fed was trying to achieve a 2% decline each year. Now the dollar will lose much more than 2% per year because the alternative, according to the Fed, is not good. The Trump administration definitely does not want this bubble to burst. They need to blow as much air as they can, which means creating as much inflation as possible. That's a good way to describe Donald Trump's economic plan. It causes huge inflation. Is that all? Make a false appearance. Make the stock market rise, right? Let people buy expensive real estate. We just need to fill the economy with inflation, right? Low-cost loans, easy money, cranking up the money supply, and then highlighting the stock market to say that the economy is thriving. The smart investors understand that the stock market isn't showing the full picture. In reality, the stock market keeps falling when it comes to gold. We are in a bear market that has lasted 25 years. The S&P and the Dow have both dropped, and gold prices have fallen by 70%. So far this year, gold has increased by 43%. What's the S&P up? 13%? 14%? That means the S&P has fallen more than 25% when counted in actual money. Right? So people are living with a false belief. They believe they are becoming wealthy, but they are really becoming poorer. If you don't want to become poor, you need to take care of yourself. You should buy gold and silver now and not wait. No te preocupes si el precio baja. This week, we had one day where the price of gold dropped by about $50 just for that day, and a drop of 35 to 40 cents in silver. And I was correct on X. I made a post right at the lowest point and said, hey, here's your gift. Purchase, correct? Buy this dip. There won't be many like it. Y al día siguiente hubo una carrera. Right? You need to act quickly, but a $50 drop in the price of gold isn't worth the wait. We're close to $4,000, right? Gold is at $3,800. $50 no es nada, no es como antes. Sure. Please provide the text you'd like me to simplify. Cuando el oro estaba a 1,000. If it went down $50, I could say it's a 5% drop. Who cares if it loses $50 now? Es 1.25%. No es nada. No te preocupes por eso. Simply purchase it. The same goes for silver. Simply buy it. No esperes.